Alrighty guys, here's part B. You're comparing fractions and then ordering fractions, decimals, and percents. So when comparing fractions, you want to get them to be the same denominator if possible. Well, 3 can go into 12, so I'm going to multiply this fraction to get a denominator of 12. So I'm going to multiply it by 4. And again, this is what you should have done either on scrap paper or on your document in Google Classroom. And then that equals 8/12. So now I need to use one of these inequality signs, less than, greater than, or equal to. Which one goes in between there? Well, 8/12 is greater than 7/12. They have the same denominator, and obviously 8 is greater than 7. Okay, number 2, we've got denominators of 5 and 15. We want to get them to be the same. The first multiple they share, if you count by 5s, 5, 10, 15. So I'm going to multiply this by 3. And that is 12/15. So now I can compare them. They have the same denominator, so look at the numerators. 12/15 is greater than 8/15. And then number 3, we have 7/8 and 21/24. 8, think of the multiples of 8, 8, 16, 24. Oh, there it is. So I'm going to multiply this one by 3, and whatever I do to the bottom, I do to the top. And that would be 21/24. So the sign that goes in between here is actually equal to. They're equal to. Okay, so fix those on your document. If you got them wrong, pause the video as needed to go back and rewatch anything that you are not sure how to get the correct answer. All right, next page is number 4, ordering from least to greatest. Change these all to be the same form, whether it's all decimals, fractions, or percents. I'm going to change them all to be decimals. 24%, I move the decimal twice to the left. That's 24 hundredths. 3/4 is the same as 3/4. Well, 3/4 is 75 cents, so that's 0.75. Or you could times each of these by 25 to get a denominator of 100, and 3 times 25 is 75 hundredths. The next one's already a decimal. And then how do we write 3/100ths as a decimal? Well, the hundredths place is 2 decimal places. My numerator goes all the way to the end, and then I fill in with a 0. So now they are all decimals, and they all are decimals of the same length, so I don't have to add any extra zeros. Now I look at the smallest one. That would be 3/100ths. I write the original number. I can cross that out because I'm done. Next smallest, 24/100ths, which is 24%. Cross that out. Left, I have 75 hundredths or 72 hundredths. Well, 72 is less than 75. And then the biggest would be 3/4. So that is the correct order you should have had on your practice test. Fix that if you need to. Pause the video as needed. Here I have a fraction, percent, decimal, and a whole number. So I want them all to be decimals because that's a whole number. So let's start with 17/50. I'm going to multiply 17/50 by 2 because I want to get the denominator to be 100. 17 times 2 is 34. So this as a decimal is 34 hundredths. Now change the percent to a decimal. Well, it was 9%. Move that twice to the right. That would be 9 hundredths. 6/10 is already a decimal. And then 123 is a whole number. All right, so now I have this decimal here. This one, and this one. This is 2 digits long, 2 digits long. Ooh, this one's only 1, so I have to add a 0. And this is a whole number. So which one's my smallest? 34 hundredths, 9 hundredths, or 60 hundredths? That one's obviously the biggest. It would be this one, which is 9%. I'm done with that one. Next smallest is 34 hundredths, which was 17/50. And next up would be 60 hundredths, which was 0.6. And then obviously the biggest is 123. That one was a gimme. So that is the correct order. All right, that one was a little bit shorter. We're going to stop the video and do part C next.